So that's how I could write my sequence. I could use nth term going on here. If I wanted to describe my series, well, series just means add all the elements in a sequence together, add all the terms in a sequence together. So there's a really nice way of writing add all the things together. It's using that symbol there. Okay, so that symbol there is called the Greek letter S, which stands for sum. Okay, it's a summation. But let me write it a little bit neater. Okay, so I'd normally write it like that. Okay, it's the Greek letter S for sum. Okay, and what I'm doing here is I'm taking every term in my sequence. So I'm taking every term in my sequence, and I need to start somewhere. Where I start, I write on the bottom. So let's go n equals 1. Like start with my first term. Okay, and I can go up to whatever term I like. So let's say, for example, I wanted to add all the first 100 terms together. So what that would mean, in fact, let me try that a little bit smaller number so I can illustrate this. Okay, so let me just describe this. Okay, so U corresponds to the sequence. Okay, so this would be like U. Okay, U would be my sequence. Okay, what this literally means, don't run away like when you see this, what this literally means, sum means add them all together. The bottom number is the term which you start at. The top number is the term which you want to finish at. So in this case, I'm going to start at 1. I'm going to keep on adding consecutive terms together until I reach the 5th term. Okay? And un just corresponds to that particular term in the sequence. Okay? So in this case, what this would look like is, if I was going to write it out explicitly, here's my sequence, 1, 3, 9, 27, 81. What the summation of the first 5 terms would look like would be 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 27 plus 81. Okay, you happy? Because that would be first term, so I stick 1 in there. That would be the second term, so I stick 2 in there. That would be the third term, so I stick 3 in there. That would be the fourth term, stick 4 in there. And that would be the fifth term, stick 5 in there. That tells me to stop at 5, so that would be the summation of the first 5 terms. And of course, I could stick that in a calculator and see what it comes out as if I wanted to. Is that okay? Okay, so this is how I could write my sequence. I could come up with an nth term rule to describe my sequence. But I could also write my series like this. So if you start seeing summations going on, it means I'm talking about series. It means I'm adding terms together. Okay? Are there any questions about any of that? So today was mainly about definitions. On Thursday, we're actually going to start a little bit more about how we can talk about sequences, whether we can talk about whether they converge, diverge, whether they're periodic. And then we'll move on to a few interesting ways of working out some sequences. Sorry, some series. Yeah? Okay, good, fine, thank you very much. We will finish off